morning students, I am Benil, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Pondicherry College of Engineering. So in this video class, I am going to teach you about how to convert Epsilon NFA to DFA. Okay. So last video class I taught you what is Epsilon NFA, right? So NFA which consists of Epsilon, that is called Epsilon NFA. So consider this is the NFA, this consists of Epsilon moves, so this is called Epsilon NFA. Okay. So to convert NFA to DFA problem, sometimes the problem they will ask NFA to DFA conversion, but they will give Epsilon NFA transition. Okay. So you have to think this is Epsilon NFA to DFA conversion. Can you understand? The thing is, consider the following NFA. They will ask NFA, but the diagram is Epsilon NFA. So you should remember the problem is Epsilon NFA to DFA conversion. Or straight away they can ask like this, consider the following Epsilon NFA. So the thing is NFA which consists of Epsilon, that is called Epsilon NFA. Okay, right. So how to convert Epsilon NFA to DFA? There is a solution. So there are some steps you should know. What is E-closure? E-closure, right? So see, if I want to find E-closure of this state, that is Q0, E-closure of Q0, what I want to do is I have to write Q0 first. Can you remember? Okay. The thing is, if which state I am going to find E-closure, that state I want to rewrite. Then I want to check the state in the transition diagram, and from this Q0 where the epsilon moves goes. Okay. See, from this Q0 the epsilon moves goes to Q1. So I want to write Q1. And immediately the epsilon moves goes to Q2 also. Okay. So I want to write Q2. Can you understand? Suppose if the diagram is Q0, Q1, Q2, and here it is epsilon move, this is starting state, the axis design. If it is 1 here, then if I want to find E-closure of Q0, I have to write Q0 first. That is the mandatory thing. If I want to find E-closure of Q0, Q1, I want to write Q0, Q1 first. Then only I have to check the diagram. So I am writing I am finding E-closure of Q0. So I want to write Q0 first. Then from this Q0 where epsilon moves goes, I want to check. So the epsilon moves goes to Q1, and then it is 1. If it is epsilon, I can write Q2. That means straight away if it is goes to epsilon, then I want to write Q1, Q2. Can you understand? This is the way to find E-closure. So if I ask you to find E-closure of Q1, what I will do? See, E-close of Q1. If I want to find E-close of Q1, that means for this state. So you remember which state I am going to find E-closure, that state should be there. That means Q1 I have to write first. From this Q1, I want to check the transition diagram where epsilon moves goes. From Q1, the epsilon moves goes to Q2. Epsilon moves goes to Q2. Then straight away there is no epsilon moves. Okay. So the E-closure of Q1 is Q1 comma Q2. Can you understand? Okay. So what is E-closure of Q2? E-close of Q2 is I have to write Q2 first. That is the thing mandatory. I have to write Q2 first. Which state I am going to find E-closure, that state should be there. Then I want to check from Q2 where epsilon moves goes. See, from Q2 there is no epsilon moves. So only Q2 comes. Can you understand? So this concept you should remember first. So once again I will explain you which state you are going to find E-closure, that state should be there. Okay. Then from the state epsilon moves where it goes directly, that state also we have to write. That is the way to find E-closure. Okay. So from NFA to DFA, that means epsilon NFA to DFA conversion, first step is we have to find E-closure of That means E-close of starting state. Which one is starting state? Q0. You remember, to convert NFA to epsilon NFA to DFA problem, we have to find E-closure of starting state. Okay. So which one is the starting state? E-closure of which one is starting state? Q0 is a starting state. So I have to write Q0. And what is E-close of Q0? So Q0 I have to write first. Okay. Then from this Q0 I have to check where the epsilon moves goes straight. That means directly where the epsilon moves goes. Okay. See, remember from this Q0, the epsilon moves goes to Q1 and immediately it goes to Q2. So I have to write Q1 comma Q2. Okay, once again, if there is any other state not epsilon, then Q1 alone comes. So straight away if it is goes to Q2, then I have to write Q0, Q1, Q2. And I want to mark this as capital A. Okay, and then delta of, that is A comma, how many moves there? 2 moves. What are they? 0, 1, 2, 3 moves. A comma 0 I have to find, and delta of A comma 1 I have to find, and delta of A comma 2 I have to find. Okay, so how many inputs are there? 3 inputs, 0, 1 and 2. So this is A, that means E closure of Q0, then Q0, Q1, Q2 is A, then I have to find A comma 0. So the previous problem we did know that same method. How to find the A comma 0? A is Q0, Q1, Q2. So A comma 0, Q0 comma 0, it goes to Q0. So Q0, then Q1 comma 0, there is no Q1 comma 0 and there is no Q2 comma 0. So Q0 alone comes. So we don't want to mark it as B. Okay, previous problem only, you don't confuse these two methods. That is NFA to DFA conversion, we will mark it as A, B, C like that. But here we will mark this alphabet only the E closure function. Okay, okay. So this is A. I mean A comma 0, Q0. Then A comma 1. What is A? Q0, Q1, Q2 is A. And A comma 1, Q0 comma 1. Where Q0 comma 1 goes? There is no Q0 comma 1. Then I have to check Q1 comma 1. Yes, it is goes to Q1. Q1. And Q2 comma 1. There is no Q2 comma 1. So this is Q1. Okay. And then A comma 2. That means A means Q0, Q1, Q2. Q0 comma 2. There is no Q0 comma 2. There is no Q1 comma 2. But Q2 comma 2 is there. That is Q2. That is Q2. Okay. Okay. So this is the first method. The first step. Then which state I have to find E closure? That is the thing. See, this is over. Then I have to find E closure for this one. So if you have pencil, slightly you put E closure. I want to find E closure of this Q0. But already I found E closure of Q0. That's what I got at Q0, Q1, Q2. So this is over. Then I have to find E closure of Q1. Okay. So that is E close of Q1 I want to find. What is E close of Q1? So similarly I told you Q1 I have to write first Q1. Then from Q1 I want to check where epsilon moves goes directly. From Q1 where it is going? Q2. So Q1 comma Q2. Okay. Okay, Q1 comma Q2. So this I have to mark. I want to check this one and this one. These two states are different. So this I have to mark it as B. Okay. Then delta of B comma 0 I have to check. Delta of B comma 1 I have to check. And delta of B comma 2 I have to check. Right. So what is B? Q1 and Q2 is B. So Q1 comma 0. Q1 comma 0 is there. That is Q1 comma 0 is not there. So Q2 comma 0 is not there. So this is empty. This is empty. Can you remember? Q1 comma 0 is not there and Q2 comma 0 is not there. Q1 comma 1 is there, right? Q1 comma 1, that is Q1. Q1. And Q2 comma 1 is there, that 1 is not there. Q2 comma 1 is not there. And so then Q1 comma 2 is not there. Q2 comma 2 is there, that is Q2. Okay, right. Then I have to find E closure. E closure of which one I have to find? E close of, see this is over, this is over. Then I have to check whether I found this. Q2, I didn't find Q2. Q0 I found, Q1 I found, right? And then I have to find E closure of Q2. So I told you, if I want to find E closure of any state, I have to write that state first, Q2. Then from this state, I will check where epsilon moves goes directly. From Q2, there is no epsilon moves going directly. So only Q2 comes. Okay, do you remember? Okay, now delta of Q2 comma, that is I have to mark this as, this is new state, right? C. So delta of C comma 0 I have to find, and delta of C comma 1 I have to find, and delta of C comma 2 I have to find. Okay, so what is C comma 0? C means Q2. Q2 comma 0 is not there, so it is pi. C means Q2. Q2 comma 1 is not there, this is pi, and Q2 comma 2 is there, that is Q2. That is Q2. Okay. Okay, so you just remember, this I found it, this I found it, this I found it. That's what I told you have to take a pencil and mark it. So now I have to come and check this one, B comma 0, B comma 1, B comma 2, not this one, right? So this I don't want to find because this is empty. Okay, and Q1 I have to find. Well, I will check whether yes, E-closure of Q1 already found, so we can leave it. Then Q2 we will check. E-closure of Q2 already we found. Okay, E-closure of Q2, so we can leave it. After that, where we have to come, this check this 0, 1 and 2, this empty, no need, this empty, no need, and I have to check E-closure of Q2 whether we found. Yes, Q0, Q1, Q2 is here, so this we found. So every place we will put tick mark, every one we checked. Okay, if it is a new state, again we want to find E-closure of that new state. Okay, do you remember? Okay, then I have to put a transition table. Okay, transition table. Then I have to put a transition table. Okay, so the transition table is, we know this is state and this is input. This is input. Okay, this way state. So how many state I got? A, B and C. So A, B and C. This already we know. Here we have 3 inputs. What are they? 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so this is transition table. So we have to draw transition table, right? We have to fill transition table. Okay, so and before that we have to check which one is a starting state. A is a starting state since we have Q0, and where Q2 comes. Here we have Q2. A is Q2, B also we have Q2, C also we have Q2. So A is also accepting state, this also accepting state, this also accepting state. Okay, why I marked both are accepting state? See, A we have Q2 accepting state, B we have Q2, and C we have Q2. So all the states are accepting state, and Q0 alone, Q0 is a starting state. Okay, right? Okay, then what is A comma 0? So here it is you have to remember one thing, A comma 0, we will check delta of A comma 0, that is Q0, but we have to write E-closure of Q0, that is A. Okay, here I want to write A. Do you remember? Okay, once again, see, I want to fill A comma 0. I want to fill A comma 0. So delta of A comma 0 is Q0. Then I want to write E-closure of Q0. What is E-closure of Q0? That is A. Okay, once again I will check. I want to find B comma 0. I want to fill here, right? B comma 0. So B comma 0 is here. It is pi. So pi means we don't need anything. So we'll mark it as pi. Okay. A comma 1. I will check A comma 1. See, A comma 1 is Q1. What I want to do? I have to check E-closure of Q1. E-closure of Q1 is B. So A comma 1 is B. What is A comma 2? A comma 2. A comma 2 is Q2. So I want to go E-closure of Q2. E-closure of Q2 is C. So here it is marked as C. And B comma 0. B comma 0 is pi. And B comma 1, that is Q1. So I have to go with E-closure of Q1. E-closure of Q1 is B. So I have to mark it as B here. Okay. Then B comma 2. B comma 2 is Q2. So I will check E-closure of Q2, that is C. So I have to mark C here. And C comma 0, that is pi. And C comma 1 also empty. C comma 2, that is Q2. So I want to check E-closure of Q2, that is C. Similarly, we have to draw the transition table like this. Okay. And last step is transition diagram. Transition diagram. Okay. So I have A, B, C, 3 states. So A and B and C. Okay. A is a starting state and all the states are accepting state. All the states are accepting state. Okay. Then A comma 0. A comma 0 it goes to A. So I will mark it as, see, A comma 0 it goes to A. A comma 1 it goes to B. A comma 1 it goes to B. And A comma 2 it goes to C. This is 2. Right? Sorry, A comma 2, right? A comma 2 it goes to Q2. So A comma 2. A comma 2 it goes to C. Then B comma 0 is not there, so it is empty, so 0 is not there, and B comma 1 is there, B, so it goes here, or I will write like this, it reads 1 and it goes to B, B comma 1 it goes to B, B comma 2 it goes to C, so 2 it goes to C, and C comma 0 is not there, C comma 1 is not there, C comma 2 it goes to C. Okay, so this is the transition diagram, but you have to remember one thing. The question is epsilon NFA to DFA. Okay, whether this is DFA, how we will check if this is DFA? We have 3 input 0, 1, 2, right? So from A it want to read 0, 1, 2. So 0 it read one time, 1 it reading, 2 also it reading, so no problem. From B we want to check 0, 1, 2, it should read one time, that is DFA. It one time 1 is reading, 2 is reading, but there is no 0. Okay, so we have to convert this as we have to use one state that is called dead state, and lock state or dead state. So 0 you don't want to go to the dead state, no other state from 0. Okay, and here 2 is there, 0 and 1 is not there, so we have to mark this as 0, and 1 also we have to come to the dead state. Okay, so now this is DFA. Why? A it reads 0, 1, 2, B it reads 0, 1, 2, C it reads 0 and 1 and 2. Okay, now it is DFA.